Hi, my name is Tami Harvell, and this is how I came to know Jesus. I was born on a Wednesday evening. My dad, who is a retired preacher, dropped my mom off at the hospital and then went to teach his Wednesday night class. I arrived shortly after he got back to the hospital. The first time I met my church family was the Sunday after they brought me home. And we were that family. Anytime the church doors were open, we were there. I grew up hearing about God's love for us and His precious gift to us, Jesus. I've known who Jesus is all my life. Of course, there's a difference between knowing who someone is and actually knowing them. I could share several milestones in my faith journey, maybe starting with my baptism or talking about my time in college when my faith really became my own. Or how in 2014 I really learned to lean into Jesus, and at a time when I was changing careers and was without a job for an extended time period. Or even as recently this past year when again I experienced His faithfulness and timing while I supported both of my parents through serious illnesses. Each of those instances and many others are important milestones in my relationship with Jesus. They were times when I struggled with fear or depression or even unbelief, but ultimately each difficult experience deepened my bond with Christ. However, I don't want to dismiss those formative years. Sometimes when we grow up going to church, we don't have that dramatic, life-changing story, and well, we can be a little envious of those who do. I know I struggle with taking Jesus for granted, but at the same time, the stability and comfort that comes from having that foundation, that's priceless. Jesus has always been there for me. He always has been, and He always will be. He is my rock. And the peace that brings me, well, that's indescribable.